Hello guys, I'm going to show you how we are going to create this website from zero, and I will be using a theme. And if you're in the business of looking for a real estate or homes a website, you can get in touch via comment. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to preview the website, and this is how the website looks. So this is the home page, and we will have various designs on the web home page. So you can see we have the shrines over here. So we can go to the page 2, and then we can go to page 3, the slider, third slider. Then I'm going to scroll and check the projects. So this is how the projects would look like. The list of the project that you have. You can see, continue seeing, scrolling and seeing the website. And here we can see the development, residential, for residential, commercial, and investors. So you could explore more and learn more about that page. So we're going to go to the bottom of the website. So all the blogs, this is how they will be looking, and testimonials should be here. So you have all the testimonials over there, the companies and brands, and then we have the inquiry form where you can get people share their personal information and for you to give them a call back. So now that we are there, we're going to go back and check on the properties. So this is where we're going to check on the projects, and I'll start with this to show you how the projects look like. So this is one of our portfolio projects. It should look like this. So we have the overview. This is where you tell the information about it, and we'll go to amenities, house plan. You can see master plan, tower plan, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom. And when you click, you can be able to see the ranger picture. So we'll have the product gallery, and from here you can be able to see project status, interior design. You can sort by interior, and also you can by exterior views. So all you need to do is upload your images. And the video too is over here, the location of the apartment or the flat. Then there we have the inquiry form, brochure, and payment schedule. So this is the first home page. So we're going to build this thing. This is what we're going to build. You can see we can check home page. Can choose even a home page, another home page, and see how it looks. This is another home page in case you feel like you don't like the first one. Go choose this one. See, yeah, you choose what works best for you. This is the site look. Here you have the testimonials, information, and everything. We will come to the other part. The other part will be looking at even on page 7. So in case you need it, just get in touch with me. So we have this look. This is the look that we have. To downloading WAMP server. So WAMP server is going to give us the PHP that we need. We're going to give us PHP and the server for a local server. So and then because we'll be learning the website we will be creating using WordPress. So, and WordPress needs server, which is Apache. Then would be need scripting language or programming language, that is PHP. And then we'll need database system that will be using MySQL. And this is WordPress. We're going to search for WordPress and go to wordpress.org. ORG. So once you're there, as you can see, you're going to come to here and get WordPress. And as you can see that WordPress recommends that you have PHP 7.4 or greater, MySQL version 8 or Mariab database. And that's where now web server comes in. So I'm going to download the WordPress, and I should save it on my desktop, and then I should have a folder called website, and this is where I'm going to save it. So once the website is downloaded, I'm going to make sure that now we'll no longer need that website. So I'm going to close it, and then I need this WAMP server. So to get WAMP server, you need to come and start using WAMP server. Then based on your PC, I'm using a 64 bits. So I'm gonna download on 64 bits. And then you should be brought to this. You will be brought to this page. What you can do is, sorry, you just need to. You can download your directory. So you're just going to click there, but sorry, I'm gonna get back retro. So you're going to download. You see, these ones means that you need to ensure that you have Microsoft Visual Studio 2012. So that one you're going to download it here. So open a new tab before installing WAMP server. And so make sure you come here, and then you just come here and download. After downloading, make sure you select the correct one. I have it installed and install. So after that, after making sure that you've installed this, you're going to come here and install this. You click download directly, so it should take you to this page, and now after a few seconds should start downloading. Now I have them downloaded to save time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do is I'm going to install. And to install, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to come to this. We have downloaded it, and then run it as administrator. So I'm gonna run it. It should take a few minutes, and so prompt us to run as administrator. Confirm, and then choose your language. Then you read all this if you have to, but just accept and proceed. So you see that before proceeding with the installation, you must ensure that certain are installed on your system. Otherwise, we'll absolutely not learn. And now this is where I was saying that you see, we have told that we need redistributable packages, VC10, VC11, VC13, VC16, and the rest. And so we are told to not install over an existing version. So what we're going to do to get all these VCs, I normally go to Google and search VC runtime all-in-one. VC runtime all-in-one. And now you see this first website, you're going to open it, and then you're going to download this. Once you download it, you should install all the VC distributable runtimes that are required for that specific website. So I think you just can download it there. And once it's done, I think it should be done in a few seconds. It's done. So we're going to see to our folder, and you see that VC runtime is downloaded. And what you're going to do is you're going to extract it to that specific folder. So I'm going to extract it, and we have our VC runtime. So all you can do is just right click on this batch file. It's going to install all these files, and once it's done, once it's stored, make sure that the runtimes are all installed. You can see, so we have 205 install up to VC 16, and our web server will be able to run. So make sure that you do not skip any step. I'll try to make sure that all these steps are going to work well. So we can see 2010 has been installed, and now it's installing 2010. You can see, so don't worry, it should install all these packages. 2010, we wait for it to complete, and then we'll go. VC10 is installed, VC12, so it should go 13, 15 and 16, so that we can proceed. You need to make sure that you do not skip any step, because if you skip any step, we might end up not getting our web server running. Hence we need this web server, because as you saw, WordPress needs PHP and also needs MariaDB database and MySQL. So here we are having our script install, the VC runtime 2012, and once it's done, we're going to go to the next step. So in the meantime, we should be doing well, and we're going to see on this tab that the task has been completed successfully. So you see VC13 has been installed. We see, so when it says 2013, it's just Visual C++ 2013. Now we're going to 2015 and 16. So you can see that the next we would go to move it to another session. So let's just wait for it to complete. It's taking some time, but we are going to have everything working in the right manner. So you see, now it's 15 to 2022, and this is it, guys. We're almost done, and then we're going to move to the next step. And the next step would be installing. After we complete installing web server, we're going to install WordPress, and then after installing WordPress, we're going to install theme that we'll be using for the design. And then after installing theme, we're going to install the necessary plugins. And then after installing the plugins, we are going to start the web design. So do not be left out. So don't worry, we are going to get there step by step. Now that all our VC have been installed, we're going to go to the next step, that is select. This one you can leave it like that. Go to next, and then you should beat a couple of seconds, and the web server will start to install. So also this one should take a couple of minutes. In the meantime, I'll be closing all these other tabs that we do not need. So I'm gonna close all this. I'm gonna close this. Let's wait for our web server to be installed. So I'm gonna wait. on a page. So it should take a couple of minutes, and then we'll be able to go to the next step. So after I think of using the offline, and if we need to take the website online, that would be another step later. But for now, we need to have the design locally so that we can customize it, and then after we're done customizing the theme, we can get it online. So to get the website online, we'll need an online server. So for now, server is like where we will be storing our website, and then we also need the name of the website, which is the domain name. So all this would come later. So but for the meantime, let's complete getting this done. Should be done now, and once it's done, we should have an icon on the desktop that shows us that the WAMP server is installed. And as it's installing, we could do something. I think we could do something. We could so now here it will ask you for the default browser, so you can leave it a default. In this one you can say no, not change, don't change. And we go to our desktop folder, and then what we're going to do is we're going to extract WordPress. So we have to WordPress. So I have WordPress 6.62 and 6.61. So I'm going to extract this 6.2 version. I'm going to extract it there. It should take a few seconds. So make sure that as this home server is being installed. Alternatively, if you don't want to use home server, you could use XAMPP, but in that case I will be using home server. So just finished the installation. So next, and then we finish. And then we have our WordPress extracted. You can see here we have WordPress 6.62. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run this home server as administrator. And I'm going to change a few things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase PHP memory limit, upload size, and execution time, so that I make sure that my website would be running smoothly. So here we give it a couple of time, should be done. Just be patient. Then we're going to go to the next step. Should run, and once it's done, it should come somewhere here. Let me just cross a couple of these. I don't need them. I need a couple of these crossed. So as you can see right now, it's red. It should change from red to green. If you followed the steps correctly, it should turn from red to green. At the moment it's orange, but it's because all the services now are running. That's why it's green. So we're going to right click on it, and then we are going to go to PHP, and then hover over to PHP settings, sorry, and then PHP settings, and then we are going to increase maximum input time to 300. Wait for it to confirm those changes. I should refresh. And the next thing we're going to change, we are going to right click again, and then we're going to go to PHP settings. Under the settings, we are going to increase post maximum size to 2. I'm just start with upload to 256, and then I'm going to right click again, go to PHP settings, make that's not changed, should change to 256, so I'm gonna refresh it. So as changes, we are going to the next step. The next step would be getting our WordPress. This WordPress, we're going to get the WordPress. I'm going to copy it, and you're going to move it to the site settings are being updated. So we're going to copy our WordPress. No problem. No problem. It's just okay as long as we change. So we copy this, and then we're going to go to a computer, and then we're going to go to local disk C, and then you find WAMP64 there. Open WAMP64, drop down to www. This is the root folder, and what I normally do is I delete all these so that my websites will be clean. So once I've deleted that, I'll paste my WordPress there. So it should take a few seconds and wait as we wait. So while we wait, we need to also to adjust some PHP settings. So we are going to right click on the web server icon, go to PHP settings, and now we need to adjust PHP settings. We need to update our memory limit. I like to work with 1 GB of memory limit. And now with our WordPress here, I don't want to, so this is how we're going to see the website. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to our browser. I'm gonna cross the other tabs, and I'm going to it's localhosts. So you can see this is the folder where we have the website. This is WordPress. Here you see WordPress. So we're going to rename it to home. I want the website to be very good in terms of how it appears. So has changed to home. I'm gonna check on I'm going to check on our PHP. So we got to change settings again. Make sure that everything runs smoothly. So post size, I'm gonna make it 64 MBs. Then I'm gonna check another thing, PHP setting, and then I don't want it to display errors. Can improve this execution time to 300. No, I need this 300. This maximum size, I can make it to 56. What else? Input time, execution time, I put it to 300. Now what we need, next thing we need is you can come to our WAMP server, right click on it, and click PHP my admin. Sorry. So you right click on it and click on PHP my admin. So it's not working. So what we do, we come to here, I like localhosts HP my admin, and then you're going to press enter. Sorry. Localhosts, you under /PHP my admin and press enter. So should bring you to this page. Now let's get back to our localhosts. So we're going to click on this home and should guide us on installation of WordPress. So after we open it, should give it. So here we're going to choose the language. I'm gonna use English. So we need, you see, we need database name, username, password, database host, and typo prefix. So now this is where PHP comes in. It will help us create a database, all these details for the database. So the database username is usually root. So password is usually empty. So you're going to leave it empty and click login. And now we are inside here. So once we are here, you're going to need database name. So what you're going to do, you're going to click on here, come here databases, and then you can click one. So I'm going to call it home, and then I'm going to write create. So far we have a database name, we have username, the database name is home. The username is localhost. Sorry, database name is this home. Username is the root that you used. Password was empty, and database host is localhost. So we're going to go. Let's get started. So what database name? So here, this is the database name that we've created. Home. So we're going to add home, and the next thing we're going to do is you're going to use to add the username. I said the username is normally root, so you add root. Password, we saw that we didn't have a password, so you leave it empty. And localhost, you just leave it like that, and then you submit the information. If everything is correct, your website should bring you here. And the next thing we're going to do, now we are done with the PHP admin, so we're going to close that tab, and then we're going to run the installation. So I'm going to start. So the first thing we need to do is write the site title. So this we are going to home selling, and assuming I'm creating for someone in Nairobi, so I'm going to say number one, home rentals. I see, I'm selling company in Nairobi. Username, I'm just going to call it home, and then here for password, you need to create a strong password. So for me, I'm going to create the password, and so we create. Make sure that your password is strong. So I'm gonna create a stronger password. This will protect you from hackers. Then your email. This is the email that you're going to use. So I'm gonna use my email to receive updates and the rest. This next part, discourage this. You should leave it unchecked, because what it unchecked, what it means is that you don't want your website to be found on Google when you check it. So you have to leave it unchecked. And the next step you're going to do is click on install WordPress. And now we have our website. So we're going to log into our website. So you can see I used the name home as a username, and still I can use my password. So I'm gonna enter my password, and then we can log into our website. And now that our website is installed, we are going to see this is the back end or the admin side of the website. So you're going to see how the website looks on the front end, and this is how people should see our website. But now, because we don't need all this, we're going to customize it to make sure that it looks how we want it. And the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to delete all these posts. Make sure that you don't have the posts, so I'm gonna trash it. You see, we'll come through all these paths, and I'm going to go to dashboard again, and then you can see we have the website is running 2024 theme. So the theme, let's talk about theme. Theme is what gives us such a look. So for the theme, so what you're going to do is you're going to change how the appearance. So all the posts will go here, all the images will go there. The pages are like, you see here we have home, about, contacts, all this, but this is a menu. So what we're going to do is we are going to change the appearance. So the comments, all the comments will be here, and appearance, this is where the themes will be, and this is basically how your front end will be looking. Plugins are softwares, and these softwares you can use to add any functionalities that you want on the website. You need WhatsApp, you need analytics, you're going to get them here. So I'm going to delete these ones that we have, and we will be able to add the ones that we want. So should not take time. So users, this is where you get visitors who are registering to your website, and also you can manage your account from here. So if I go to the users page, another page, you can see now this is me alone, and I'm the role, I'm an administrator. If I need to change everything, I can change here, and then can edit the profile and change everything that you need to change. Language, name, email, graph. You can change your picture, you can change your password. And then other tools you can see here, you'll be able to see, you can put a website, you can export your website, you can see how the website is doing, you can edit themes, plugins, and under settings we can be able to see a couple of things. On general, you're going to see the site title, tagline. So this one is where you see, let me say this is a real estate company in Nairobi. And then site icon is where you see there's something small here on top here. Choose here. So if you want people to register as members, you can add and click that. And then location and time. So time zone you can change. Change to Nairobi, that is UC 3. You get to choose when how your date format looks, and time format and week starts on which day. Save your settings. Then you come to writing. For writing, you can have a default category. So other posts you see here, you have categories and tags. So you leave it. Most time I don't use this. So, and reading, you can come here. This is where you can be able to set up your home page from here, but I'll show you another way. And post page, how many. So if you want them to read full text, accept. And so this one we said you are not checking this because you want it to be. Then there's the discussion part where you can allow people to know to comment. You can stop them. So before comment appears, that must be approved, because when you have a website, you'll most likely find a lot of spammy content, spammy comments. So the media here, for the media is where you get to define the sizes of your images sizes, and then permalinks. So this one you need to set up so that you make sure that people get a website link that is around and good for Google. So I prefer you go with post name and save. Now that part is done, and we are going to install our theme. So if you want to get back, you're just going to click home, and then we're going to come to appearance and the themes. So WordPress comes with some default themes, and you don't want all these things because they'll be consuming a lot of resources on your server. So what you do, you click on one, scroll down and delete them. So I'm going to delete that, delete this, and delete the other one. In this case, I need to add a theme. I can click here, add theme, and then I can either check the list of themes that are available over here and choose one. So let's say you can come here and search real estate. So we have free themes and paid themes. So free themes, sometimes they have their limitations, they have their good and bad sides. So if you can avoid to go with the premium version of the theme, it would be nice. So let me preview. I want to install them because these are not the themes that I want to work with. But you can see this is a preview. You just don't get the way it looks. But this is the screenshot of how it should look if you customize it according to the requirements. So what I'm going to do, because I have fun, I'm going to upload the theme. So I'm going to choose my theme, and you can buy the themes on Theme Forest and share the link. So desktop, and then I'm gonna select my themes, and my home is this, and then I'm gonna select that theme. After selecting Theme Forest, where you can get them is this one, Forests. You can buy from as low as $40, and the rest, whatever you see here, you can get. So you see this, we have a lot of themes. You can get yourself a good theme from here. Let's see, we have multi-purpose indigens. So I'm gonna, after download, you should get the theme in folder, extract and upload the theme. So my theme is uploaded, and if we go to the site before the theme is activated, this is how the default theme looks like. But once I activate the new theme, we should see some changes. Now the theme is installed, and you can see now something has changed. You can see most theme, everything, almost a lot of things have changed. So what we're going to do, you see, maximum input files, they require us to have 2500. So what you go, PHP, going to go to our PHP, right click on here, PHP settings, and input time 2500, and their requirements is just 2500. So they say 2500 is more, so I'm gonna make it 10,000. Make it 10,000. Okay, and I should refresh. Oops. So on the theme, they should have when you go to the theme, they should have the documentation which gives you the requirements. So we're going to go to the home page, theme guide, and then we're going to check the requirements. So this is the document, and this is, let's see, requirements. Here is the requirements. PHP, maximum time execution, maximum file size. I think we are on the threshold. Oh no. So what we're going to do now is we are going to install the plugins. So you're going to click all of them, then install. So as we said, plugins are the software that will be required. So this one, you should give it a couple of seconds so that it, once it's done, we're going to the next step. So you see already it's installed one plugin, it's installing the second plugin. I should do it for the next eight plugins. So when you get back to our home page, this is how the site is supposed to look like. We are moving. So we are at the plugin number 4, 5, and then go to number 6 until we are done. So what it does is that some of these plugins are required for it to give the theme the look and the feel that we see. So we have all the plugin installed. So we're going to go back and we are going to activate them. So activate. So activating the plugins, we're going to still wait. So all is done, and we are going to go to the dashboard. We're going to also come to the dashboard over here. All this is in process. So with everything done, as you can see, the system requirements, all the system requirements are met. And so what we're going to do is we are going to import the demo. We are going to import the demo. So we just click on learn the demo importer. So what the demo importer is going to do is it's going to transform our website from this to this. So let's get started. I should bring you a couple of these. You just tick them. So this one is for SEO. SEO will help your website rank. Insights is for getting analytics for you to be able to know who is visiting your website, what page they are visiting, and so far. And then we have the forms. These forms will be able to collect data like contact forms and the rest. So I'm going to give it a couple of seconds for it to install the plugins so that it can start the import process. So for the import process, we might have to wait for some few minutes, and then we'll go to the next step, which will be customizing the pages. So let's wait for it. So the first plugin has been installed successfully, and we are going to install the second plugin and wait. Should take a few seconds, and then we're going to do the other steps. The second one is installed, and then we're on the last step. So the website has completed downloading all the plugins, and now it's in the process of importing the demo content. Now this is where the demo content is now which will guide you towards getting the copy for your website. So I refresh the website and wait and see. I'm gonna wait for it. As it's importing, we could check how it will transform. So after some few minutes, you should be able to see that we have a lot of. You should be able to see that the home page, the titles, the product has some posts. You can see some design, some things have changed. See now here we have some changes because the website is importing the demo content. So within no time we should be having something that looks better. Should refresh and see the progress. because it's still importing the content, so you've got to be patient for some minutes, and then we will move. After importing the content is done, should go to the next step. I'll keep on refreshing the page to check if you've imported some content. Taking time, but don't worry, everything should be fine. Everything will work out well. You can see it. Also, this that let's show you. So yeah, we can go. So basically, the menus are the ones that will be showing up here on top. So we have the widgets. So like these ones you see here are widgets, and let's try to inspect what widgets are here. So we need to check out widgets. So basically what they do is they help us, our widgets will help us put some content in specific areas. You see here, these are here. Sometimes you have this footer, and then you need the widgets on the footer. The content that you see on the footer then needs to be arranged. So let's keep on waiting, and then we'll go to the next step. Our demo has been imported successfully. You see, this is how the website was looking before the demo was important. So let's see how it looks like now. We're going to click visit the website, and your website should transform from this to something better, and that something better is what we're going to customize. So I'm not going to reload it from here, refresh it, but I could refresh it from here still and see how the website looks after we've handed the demo. We've downloaded the demo. It's kind of slow, but should be able to pick it up. So we think it's done on the other side. Some review errors, but don't worry about these ones. What I can do to remove this one, I'm going to come here to my PHP. I'm going to settings. I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to right click on it. PHP settings, and under settings we should be seeing somewhere where it says display errors, and then I'll untick it. So once that is done, all this should be gone. Don't worry about it. Should be gone in a second. So let's see. Should refresh, and I'm expecting all this to go. And here we are. So all the errors have not gone, but we're going to give it some time. So you can see this one, the settings have been updated, and now we have our website. So this is how the website looks. As I showed you, it's going through the process, each process, and we have everything in order. So we want to customize this website. So the first thing we want to do is you want to change the logo. How you go about it is you can start with edit, and when you go to edit, you can see that the website has an header and footer. So the header is this part of the head, like a document. This is the header. What we're going to do is click edit. Sorry, I've edited the footer, so I'm going to edit the header, and going to see the design is so smooth. So for the header, we are going to show. I'm going to show you how you can change the logo. It should take a few seconds. So this one, just accept. You can be able to change everything. Now this one, when we're changing this, make sure that we change according to your details. So this is part where we have the site logo. I don't think we can do. What we do is let me just get back a little bit. Go back. I'm going to customize. Go to dashboard. And then let me see on this. Everything is intact, so I'm going to go to appearance and then I'm going to customize. So from this point I'll be able to customize my everything from typography, the type, font, everything about the font. I can change the fonts here, but I think I prefer the fonts that size. So buttons, so if I need to change the font family for the buttons, and the buttons are something I can refresh this one. And so the buttons, like go to some buttons. If this is a button, you can change font for that. I'm not gonna change the font for that. I'm gonna get to colors. You can from here. You can change all the colors. See, you can change the colors to match your brand. But I love the color the way it is. So if you need to change the color of titles, you can change. But personally, I believe that this looks good. If you need to change the color of buttons, you could change here by enabling custom, but I'd rather it remain like that. And the next thing you can change is the layout. So general, you can have it wide, and this time is wide, or boxed. So the boxed version will have spaces. If you can add in terms of pixel or percentage of the screen. So I'd rather it to remain default. And when I click on this small icon here, I should see how the website looks on a phone. This is how the website looks on a phone. So click on the menu. The tablet should look like that, and now on a PC this is how it looks. I'm going to go back. You need to change the error page. This is where you set all your settings. And then the blog. So basically the blog is the part where you contain all your blog posts, and these are our blog posts from down here. These ones you can see they are uncategorized. So what happens is that if I come here on top and go to the blog, all the posts will be there. They'll be arranged very well. So this is where you design style. You want style. So this is how the blog style looks like. You can search image, and I think this is a good design. And so we're going to look at our portfolio. So portfolio, I'm gonna check some of the portfolio is all about the projects. So for projects you can check them as grade. Projects. So for the projects you can look them as grade. I'm gonna copy that. Be able to see that. So let me go to the other parts. I need to change the logo. So when you come here to the header, you have the types of header. You can have header type 2, so we are using header 1. See how header 2 looks like. Header 2, header 3 empty, but now we're going to go with header 1, and then footer, this is a footer. That's how it looks. And social, so you can be able to add your social media profiles. Can enable the ones that you want to have on your website. Those that you don't desire, you can remove them. And maintenance, you need to have the website on the maintenance mode. You just need to activate there and search for maintenance page, which will be there. The other thing we're going to see is site identity. So for site identity, this is where you insert your logo here, and then the icons at the top there, you take this one, add it here. So we're going to go back for the widgets. Let's see, if I go to starter pages, should be able to see, like if I go to blog, I can see the widgets that are on the blog. And some of those widgets that I've learned is you have these recent posts, recent comments, and here we can tweak it the way we want. We have even the search button. So you see, if you go to blog sidebar now, we have these recent posts. You can see this recent posts, search button, and recent comments over here. So we're going to go to the next aspect that we can customize. See, home page, we have the home one, but we can change it to another home page if we decide. And then the blogs, or the blogs pages and a blog. So now that we're done with that, we are going to edit the home page and some pages. So we're going to go back to the home page. So to go to the pages, let me start with footer. So I'm going to go to the home, and I want to change this information on the footer. This one. So I'm going to edit footer and wait. You should do the footer. Taking some time, but here we are. So now with the elementals installed, all I need to do is change. So if this is the number, just type my number here and we are good to go. So let me just add my phone number here, 254. As you can see, it's changing. So we have it there. And if I want people to call it, all I do is I create it as a link, and then here I type tell, then my number, so what happens is whenever someone clicks on that number, so the moment you click on that page, it changes. So I don't want it as a link. So here email, we like the email, so I just touch my email. So you can see everything is going very well. And so the location, just see Nairobi. Nairobi, Kenya. I give a lot of information. So this about, here we can like everything we want about. We are so here you write what some about information. Information about your company. So the other thing we're going to do, all these ones we can change, all this, but I would rather than have, I was to remove something. Click on it, I could remove services. I need to add something, I just add here, and then when you remove the icon, you should get out. So in the meantime, I need something. I'm gonna let's see portfolio. What I can do is can customize this. I could customize this. Once you're writing, should be so projects. Let me see projects. And can preview and see how it works. So here we can change the name. So here we can the current year. Sorry. Let me call it head homes. And we can see. Yeah, now if you're a web developer, you need credit. You can create design. So I can give this as a link to my referring back to my website. So once we have that done, once we have the footer done, let's see how the footer looks. Not bad. So we need to remove the projects. Once we have the website done, that page, we publish our changes, and then if we go back to our localhost home, we should be having something that is crafted to our customization, and also we can change all these colors. So if we wanted to change the colors, we show you where we customize the colors, and you can change the colors. If you click on this and then come to style, so you can see color here. This is the color, so I'm not gonna change the color. I would want it to remain that way. So this is how the footer has changed. You see, we have this information. So these are the blogs. We want to remove them, we could remove them. And what if we want to change everything from home? So just need to edit page, and then from here you can change whatever you want. So that's it, guys. So we're gonna come here and try to edit with Elementor, and these are very important. These ones are the SEO. This is where you want to add the keywords that people are searching for, or I mean the title of what people will be searching for. And basically what you'll be doing, you'll be telling the Google what your website is all about. That would be a course for another day. Just need to wait for it to complete. And it's very easy. And assuming you had content for the website, this should not take a lot of time. It's easy to write a blog post. You just need to come here and add a new post. And automatically it will be added to the page. And so I'm still gonna show you. The first one is loading. Let me show you how you can write a new post. Just need here and click post and new post. And what it's going to do, you just add the title. Let me say sample post. Yeah, you can type whatever you want. Let's say sample post. If you want to insert picture, you can add picture. So I'm gonna add a picture. Choose media from the picture that you have. I'm gonna take something like that and set a post. See, this is the information that I have. Let's see the preview. This is how it should appear on Google. This one you took according to what the post is all about. So you can see we have our picture and our text. So the next you can do is that you can publish or preview. I'm gonna preview it. I can also publish it as such. I can publish and delete. So this call will be showing you this SEO score for that page, how you've optimized. So then you see you have categories. You can add it to the category of tips and tricks, and there's this part where you have featured image. So you could add and featured the image, so that when you go to this is how the blog post looks like. So I was showing you as a sample. You see it's under categories and categorized. So to have it categorized, you see selected categories here. You can add categories here, or also you can come here under posts. You can add categories here. So you see the image, and then we're going to set featured image and select another featured image over here. Road. So use that featured image and then publish. So now when I come to the blog, I should be able to see that sample page. It should be working. So you can see this is the sample post that we've just created. You see the others don't have an image, but this one has an image. And if we click category, I can categories, move it to, let's moved it to tips and tricks. So I'm gonna select that one, set featured, and then update. And once it's updated, we should see that the category has changed from uncategorized to category. So this you see these ones, you have some it's just on top, and then on top of it here, see sample. You have the information here, the order and the date. So I want to delete these posts. I delete it. I delete all these posts. What? So all I need to do is come here and click on edit. Yeah, previous shared. So if I want to delete it, I'll just come here and move it to trash. Move trash. And the post is deleted. So it can remain in trash for some time, or you can delete it permanently. Wait for it. You can see it's gone to the trash. You can empty the trash and keep it there for some time. So all these posts, we can remove them but modify them if you have some blog posts. So the other part that you're going to see is, I'm going to go back to where we were editing the home page. So we left it loading, and it should be done. So what we find is the first aspect here, we have a slider. This slider, we can change how it goes. All this information now you can change. You see 49, everything here is changeable. Come here, you can change the cover, you can change the text under the content. You see dreams, all this. You can change everything here. And here we change based on you can change based on the information that you provide us. So the last point that I'm going to show you is how to change the slider. So what I'm going to do, since I've shown you how it is to change the pages, I'm going to go to the home page, the admin page, to go to the admin and change the and change the sliders. I think I have a page that is in admin, so you're going to come to the solution slide on the admin and then open it. And wait. So wait for it to do job. I'm gonna close that. No problem. I don't have a problem with that. Just wait. So waiting. Sticking. This one you can cross. No thanks. I have to wait 100 days later. So you just click no thanks. For the week. Now the next thing we're going to do, you come to edit. So from here we can edit the text. Just need to click on it and hand the text here. If it's a button, you click on the button, you want the text here, the button is new. So it's changed. You need to change the phone number like this one, click on it and it's right. This button you can add there, it's changed. Everything you need there inside. So if you need to change this image, you just click here and you can see the image is this one. You come here and select from here. I'm not going to change it. So that is slide 1. So you can go to slide 2, do the same. Change everything that you feel like you can change. If you want to change the image, you come there. If you want to change the content, you come here and click on that. For all the slides, if you need to add new slides, you can duplicate one and change everything. After when you are done, you can preview. I can preview here. You see how the pages look here. This is your information. And then, once you're satisfied, you can save. That's how you get this website. I hope you found this helpful. If you need any assistance or you need help creating such a site, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe, and also I also take web design projects for your businesses. Thank you.